your girl, Miss Chance from Done by Chance. Today we're going to be looking at my eyebrow technique. I don't know about you, but I always have people asking me, how do you do your eyebrows? What do you need to do? Why does it look so symmetrical? Okay, and sometimes I see people on the street and their eyebrows look like this. And sometimes it looks like that. Anyways, to each his own, but if you want a more natural looking eyebrow with a natural arch, not too crazy, I'm going to show you what I usually do. I think my eyebrows look pretty cool. Looks like I just got a nice thick set of eyebrows. But if you weren't blessed with that, I can show you how to get that. So if you stay tuned today, we will figure it out. So let's go. So step one, we're going to take our Annabelle pencil in the color 72 brown, and we're going to start, make sure I get low enough. All right, it's very important that we outline 3 parts of the eyebrows. So part number 1 is point A, right there at the bottom base of your eyebrow, point B, C, and D. So what we're going to do is we're going to start at point A. We're going to draw a line from point A all the way to point B. Okay? From point B we're going to draw down. Now this is very, very light. You're not going to be drawing a heavy line. It's a very light line. Okay? So it's the same thing. You're going to go now from point A, B, C to point D, okay, which is right directly above point A. Let's see, if you measure it, it's parallel to point A. You want to take that and go all the way to point top of the highest point of your eyebrow, the arch, and you're going to take that and connect down to point C. Okay? And you can go past it if you want. Now you have the general outline of your eyebrow. Now from here, this is the darker one. From here, we're going to go into the lighter color. Okay, this is the trick. A lot of people always use the darker color and it makes your eyebrow too matte and too flat. If you want to make it a little 3-dimensional and a little bit more natural, you're going to use a lighter color to fill in the brows. And you're not going to color it in like a coloring book. What you're going to do is you're going to lightly follow the shape of your actual hair. Okay, so from the bottom, you're going to comb up into the line. From the bottom and fill in the gaps where your hair is missing. Okay, I know it looks crazy now, but we're going to clean this up, right? We are going to clean it up. Now, if you want to add a little bit more length, you can take this same pencil and draw a deeper line. You want and do the exact same thing. You're going to color up. Okay, so that way your eyebrow starts at the inner corner of your eye, and again that line is perpendicular. You want everything to kind of line up. Okay, so now if you look at my eyebrows now, where this one is compared to that one, right? It's fuller. My eyebrows are pretty thin. Already it's nice and fuller on this side. Okay, so you're going to take that and you're going to color in very lightly. Okay, next you're going to take one of those little brushes that you would find in a mascara bottle, and you're going to brush your hair into the pencil. Okay, brush into the pencil. And this is also going to diffuse some of the color that you got going on over there. Right? Cool? Last but not least, what you're going to do is you're going to take some of the concealer and you're going to clean up the edges. So again, following the same methodology as before, you're going to start at point A. Create a straight line all the way up to point B. From point B, you're going to pull it down, but this time you're not going to go underneath, you're going to cut through point C. So from here, you're going to cut through point C. Cut and flick. Cut, flick. Okay? Again, now you're going to add a little bit more, go a little bit past the eyebrow. Okay, and work that color in to the highest point of your eyebrow. Now you just take your finger and you blend for now. Okay? As you see, it kind of cut it off, but that's okay. You can fill it in later if you found that you cut too much off. Go back in with this brush. You always want to... Something fell. Brush your hair up. Nice and sharp. You're going to do the exact same thing on the top. So take a little bit more product on the edge, and now you're going to go from point D, top of point D, start a little bit past it, okay, and you're going to point C. Now it's going to create a nice sharp edge at the end for you. Or you can draw it down, okay, perpendicular to point D, and you're going to take your finger and lightly smudge. Okay? If you found that you got a little bit too much product off, you can go back with the lighter one, the lighter color, and fill your brow in. Okay? From here, take your foundation brush and just lightly tap over the brow just to get rid of any of the harsh lines around your eyebrow. And as you can see, from one side to the next, okay, thin to full. So again, same steps. Step 1, from point A, determine where your point A is. Remember, you want to start where the inner corner of your eye lines up with your eyebrow. Okay, so if I put my line here, my first line is going to start there, point A. Point A, okay, point B, the highest point of my brow, C, and then D is directly on top of point A. Okay? I draw that in. So from here, I'm going to draw a line underneath, stop at point B. From point B, I'm going to draw down point C. Okay? Make sure that's where it needs to be. From point D, now, right there, okay? Because I want to fill in this little space right here. Point D, I'm going to go back to point B, stop, and down to point C, and stop. Okay? From here, I go into my lighter color. This is the Rimmel London in dark brown, but it's a little bit lighter than the one from Annabelle. Okay? Kohl pencil, and I'm going to fill. And you're going to fill in the same direction as the way your hair grows. You're going to fill in all the spaces. Okay? Don't worry if you don't get it perfect. That's what the cleaning process is for. Now from here, I'm going to again take my little brush and brush that into the lines that we just drew in. Brush your hair into it and blend into the pencil. Now even if you don't have a lot of hair, you could still follow this methodology and it will still work. Alright, go back into the white, the concealer. Okay, dip a little bit on the edge of your angle brush. And you're going to now measure, right? Look where point A starts on this eyebrow. I went a little bit deeper, so I'm going to cut that off, right? I'm going to cut that off. So I'm going to go from here and underneath, follow underneath the first line to point B, cut point C, cut straight through. Okay? That's going to end that's going to create a nice sharp tip at the edge of your eyebrow. So the same thing, I'm going to measure where I'm starting. Okay? I started a little bit too high on this side, so I'm going to cut some of that off. Here and cut down to point C. Add a little bit more if you found that it was a little dirty. Ooh, sorry. To point C. Now from here you cut down from point D to A. Okay. From here, take your fingers and you blend. And blend. Brush. And blend. Now I found again that it's still a little bit uneven, so you got to check both eyebrows to see how even it is, right? It's a little bit uneven for me, so I'm going to go back in with the Rimmel, this lighter color, and fill in any more spots that I may have taken out in the process. Now this side has a little less hair than this one does, so I'm going to take, this is just for me, right? If your hair is more evenly distributed, then I guess this will be okay, but because I have a little more skin here, the coloring's a little off. So I'm going to take a little of the black one, just little dots. You just dot, you dot. Okay, don't swipe, just dot. Okay, just to balance the colors out a bit. Okay. Go back again, wipe everything off, and eyebrows I think look pretty darn good. Yeah, I think so. Now from here, the last step is to set these bad boys. So now I'm going to go into the Anastasia kit that I have, the travel size kit. You can get the big one. I don't think I needed the big one because I just want the gel. Ooh. And I'm going to take the gel and I'm just going to set my eyebrows so that they don't move all day long. So you're going to take that underneath. Be careful not to put too much because it is water based and it may shift the pencil around. So you're going to take that and lightly just run that through your eyebrows. Very lightly. The key to all this is that it's very light. Okay? Comb it in the direction you want your hair to move. And I think my eyebrows are looking pretty darn good. What do you think?